News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused, we deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. To set positive change to us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Chris Radekole Oluchimi Chapo. Savannah News TV. Remy Leke, I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
Good morning from here and happy Sunday to all my viewers across the world. I remain your regular host, Prince Olujimi Adekanle Lejoka on Savannah News Television. On this morning, 16th of January 2022, we are here to give you the news update of happenings in Nigeria. That is, we are going to do what we call a paper review this morning. We are going to take some few papers this morning and review it. And first on the list is This Day newspaper. This Day newspaper. 2023. North won't vote based on sentiment, has done to Buhari, says Northern elders. They say they will not vote based on sentiment. That is coming from the Northern elders. You can get that on This Day front page of This Day. Lawan, governors, Ogbeagbena, others pay tribute to as Komalafe buries their mom. That is the group managing director of This Day. And so also, OPEC misses production target over Nigeria. Others under performance. You can get all that on This Day of today, Sunday, January 16th. Still on This Day, we have this. My meetings with Tinubu not about presidency. Fayemi clarifies. Denies dropping undeclared presidential ambition. Makinde wishes ex-Lagos Governor well, says he wants best for Nigeria. That is coming from Makinde. Aspirants oppose APC's concessions option for national chairmanship. You can get all that on This Day of newspaper. In defense to Sultan, Kuka, others, ASU extends strike deadline to February. In deference to Sultan, Kuka, and others, ASU extends strike deadline to February. ASU have shifted the goalpost again about their strike. We are still on This Day newspaper. These are another news on This Day coming from finally Ibadan Kingmakers OK Balogun as next Olubadan. That is on This Day. Ports of pains, delays and cost. That is on our maritime segment of This Day. You can get those stories on This Day, page 18. The uncontrollable cement price increase. Cement is still increasing and is uncontrollable. You can get that from the industry column of this day. Making Ogun investors heaven. That is coming from the governor of Ogun State. Consistency in public's intellectual advocacy. Akin Oshitokun role in Nigerian ideas industry. You can get that caption too from this day from Akin Oshitokun. This is coming from who? Let me see. I'm nothing without my children. That is coming from OG Okwe. You can read that from that. I don't know. I think I don't know who she is, but it's one of the it's one of the big wigs in the entertaining industry. You can read that on the Newsday segment. Obi Kubana's words still under scrutiny. That is coming from EFCC. That's it coming from EFCC. You can see here now, Ernest Shonekon came in peace, left in peace. That is it's a caption too on this day. Ernest Shonekon, remember him, the interim president. Then he came in peace and he left in peace. And this one again from Otumba Timehi Alegbe. Is a lawmaker from my state too. Lawmaker with a difference. It's on this day newspaper. I don't know the difference they're talking about. Go there and you read it, you will know more what they're talking about him. And see on this day review, Breaking Barriers with Breakthrough Team Books. That is a book that's been advertised in is still in this day newspaper. Briefing notes too, as Tinubu clears all doubts. He's preparing for his presidential ambition. So you can still go to this day to read more about the doubts he has cleared. That is coming from Tinubu. Cross Rivers political bigwigs on war part over zoning of governorship. You can see the bigwigs, their picture there. Imoke is still there. The present governor Ayide is there. Bassi is there, and all of them are there. Issues before National Assembly as 2022 legislative session begins. We know that the main issue is the indirect primaries electoral law, which the president refused to sign. Fresh crisis hit PDP as Oni Olujimi reject Congress. But I felt these people have said they will abide by what happened, but what comes out of the Congress. So I'm surprised why now there's another fresh crisis. The Olujimi Oni, they have held meetings with Fayoshe several times, and they have agreed that they will work with whatever comes out of it. And fresh crisis yesterday hit the People's Democratic Party in Ekiti State over the election of delegates that will elect its candidate for the governorship election scheduled to hold on June 18. As a result, the former Ekiti State Governor, Chief Segun Oni, and a senator representing Ekiti South, Ms. Biodun Olujimi, among others, reject the World Congress conducted by the National Working Committee in the state yesterday. Other party chieftains who rejected the outcome of the World Congress include a former Deputy Governor of Ekiti State, Professor Kolapo Eleka, Mr. Lateef Ajilola, and Wale Aribisala, both of whom are governorship aspirants. The party chieftains accused a committee of the National Working Committee under the chairmanship of Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mr. Emmanuel Udom, for working in support of the state former governor, Mr. Ayodele Fayoshe. I don't know how that is true, They should take. They should. I mean, they have agreed. They have signed. They have signed. What's it called? They signed a memorandum that they will abide by the outcome of the Congress. And why are they pulling out now? Even when the governor, a governor of is it Crossriver came and conducted elections separately, who is a different body. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to get our democracy right in Nigeria. Everybody has to complain all the time. Still on this, the government invade police station in Imo, kill 2 operatives in Imo State. May God help us. May God help us. Osibajo's supporters begin predator campaign in Kano. I said it. I said there's going to be surprises. Osibajo is waxing stronger, their strategies, and is being supported by the villa. You know, even the Ashwaju Ahmed Tinubu group are now jittery because they are saying that the silence of Mr. President is not, they are not comfortable with it. And Mr. President, if you ask me, his body language tilted towards Osibajo. That is the truth of the matter. But let's see how it goes. We are watching as events is unfolding. We are watching as events is unfolding. This one is from Kalu Emenike, absent in APC reconciliation meeting. That is in Abia State. So the 2 major players were absent in that. So that is not a good signal. Super Eagles cruise into knockout phase with defeat of Sudan. They have really performed very credibly well, and we hope we pray the Holy Temple. We pray the Holy Temple to redeem their image in Africa. The next president of Nigeria. That is in this day editorial column. The next president of Nigeria, and the picture of Buhari is there. We are still waiting. Still on that, this day newspaper, we have only let's take the last one right now, and that is still coming from the from sport. Mo Salah revives Egypt campaign with win against Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, from this day now, we now move on to Daily Trust. Daily Trust, in the front caption here, we knew Abacha won't hand over. That is IBB. IBB said he knew Abacha won't hand over, and he purposely left him behind. We all know that. Remembrance Day, Buhari, Osibajo, governor's orders honor military heroes. Troops killed 40 ISWAP fighters in Borno. That is a good one. UAE shun Nigeria, lifts travel ban on Ghana and 4 others. That is coming from United Arab Emirates. They shun Nigeria, but they lift ban on Ghana and 4 others. Super Eagles spank Sudan 3-1 to reach AFCON round of 16. That is a great news. President Buhari commissioned patrol vehicles equipment purchased by Nigerian Police Trust Fund for police. That is, we are still on Daily Trust. We are still on Daily Trust now. We have a caption on page 3: recover missing police weapons. Police weapons are missing in the magnitude of about almost 88,078 AK rifles are still being unaccounted for in the police armory, and that is a very, very, very dangerous trend. Very, very dangerous trend to our security in Nigeria. You can read that in Daily Trust of today. Dilemma over Kano's 920 billion tricycle industry. 920 billion tricycle industry is in a dilemma. You know, Kakena Pep has been the main mode of transportation in the northern part of Nigeria, especially in Kano and its environs. And now there's a dilemma in the tricycle industry. A whooping 920 billion naira industry in a dilemma. Go and read that in Daily Trust. Masari orders reopening of filling stations and cattle markets. You know, it ordered the closure some months ago due to high level of insecurity. Now it's opening it. We don't know what they have put in place to do that. Officer shot dead inside Imo police station. Can you imagine? That is in Imo State. Officer shot dead. Troop kills 3 bandits, recover arms in Kaduna. That is the good news we want to be hearing. 3 bandits were killed and they recovered arms. That is coming from Kaduna State. 2023 presidency. 28 group converge on Kanu for Osibajo. It's going to be tough. It's not going to be an easy ride for any of them, because here money will talk and power will talk. Money will talk and power will talk between Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu and Yemi Osibajo. He's the vice president. Power will talk because the vice president is more powerful and is being backed up by the presidency. That is just the truth. Forget about all this talk. The presidency is behind Osibajo and they dictate what they want. Nigerian democracy is not like that. When the order comes from the top, it flows down to the world level, to the Congress, to everybody. And with this, if the presidency is hell bent on featuring Osibajo, they will go away with it. And that's the truth about the matter. Who owns the delegates? The presidency. It's not the money. The presidency have the money, they have the power. Yes, Tinubu have the money, but it doesn't have the power when it comes to the presidency. The presidency, Tinubu cannot compete with the money the presidency want to spend. The presidency, if they want to go headlong, they can even choose to open the central bank. They have it. Tinubu cannot compete with that. Only very few lawyers will be with him, because in Nigerian politics, money talks and power too talks, and presidency have these two. Yes, Tinubu have money, has followers, but when money meets money, my brother, we are watching as event is unfolding. On that, we are watching as event is unfolding. You can go also on this day. You can get the full interview. We knew Abacha won handover by IBB. You can get the full interview from IBB, Ibrahim Badamosi Babangida. You can get the full interview on page 10 of this day. He spoke why he knew that Abacha will not hand over, and he spoke at length even on June 12th and other issues relating to Mama Vasta, his close friends and others. He spoke at length about all these days. So go to this day, Daily Trust. You will get it. You get the whole story there. Twitter isn't back. Twitter is not back. The government is. That is the viewpoint of Daily Trust. You can still get that on Daily Trust too. Nigerian 2023 impeccable leaders wanted. It's still there on this day on the comment and debate section. You go, you get it, you get the whole full story on this day on the comments section. So you can see that it won't be an easy ride. For any candidate, any aspirant that is going to take the ticket of APC, it will be a tough one between Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu and Vice President Yemi Osibajo. Because 2023, Bagudu battles Alero over Malami Senate leader as APC crisis get messier. You can still read that inside Politics of Daily Trust. Why politicians sees the elite as endangered species. That is ex-NNPC managing director talking here. Let us see the person, the name of the person. Yeah, okay, Inowa Waya is the one saying this now. You can get that on this Daily Trust newspaper. Daily Trust newspaper. First Bank rewards 416 First Money wallet users. Wow, that is a good one. Monarch burial rights. Will Abiodun assent rest the debate? That is a big one too on the Daily Trust. You can get that story on the Daily Trust. How machineries write final year project for students. It's still a caption too of the Daily Trust on special report. You can get that how machinery writes exam, final exam for students. Still on there, Ibadan Council chiefs end controversy, endorse Balogun as Olubadan elect. So I think any moment from now he will ascend the throne of his forefathers as the next Olubadan. Remo Stars stake unbeaten, run against Wiki Tourists. That is on Nigerian League on the Daily Trust. From the Daily Trust now, we now move to the Sunday Vanguard. Osibajo growing campaign. That is in the front page. Tinubu calm foams over Buhari's silence. I said it earlier. Buhari will not talk because they know what they are doing, and as I've said, they are fully in support of Osibajo. That is now Tinubu comes fumes over Buhari silence, molds third party option. Maybe they want to go to another party if eventually Asiwaju did not make it in APC. Nobody can force consensus on Asiwaju. Others. That is coming from Swagger Chief. That is the campaign team, one of the campaign team of Asiwaju. Another one again here. Vice President deserve right of first refusal. Lawyers group is saying that. He said Vice President deserve right of first refusal, which means he has to decide. He has the option to take. It's like if they put meat in the plate, he has to come and pick first, being the vice president. Because according to what this guy is saying, the norms is that the vice president will be given the opportunity to ask if he wants to run or not. And if you say yes, he has the right to run, he will be the most favored among them. That's what they are saying here. So you see how things are turning. This is coming from the Electoral Act crisis. Pro and anti-veto lawmakers set for showdown as National Assembly resumes on Tuesday. Let's see if they can make it, but I don't see any light in the tunnel. As Buhari has refused to sign it, I'm sure those lawmakers, they will overwhelm the they will overwhelm the pro-veto, which I know very for sure. At last, Ladoja backs Leka Balogun. That is the battle for Olubadan. How top First Republic politician influenced Shonekon to read law. That is coming from a childhood friend. Farmers, herders, conflicts erupt in Ogun State. 5 killed. Oh my God. You can get all that on the Sunday Vanguard. You are an ingrate. APC leader tells Aregbesola. That is coming from Osun Crisis Get Messier. You are an ingrate. APC leader tells Aregbesola. IPOB brewers. Igbo will sit at home on Tuesday, not Wednesday and Thursday. So they decide when people will sit at home now in the southeast area controlled by IPOB. Super Eagles subdue Sudan 3-1. Pocket 30 million naira. That's a good one. Mystery fire roast baby forgotten at home. Wow. That is serious. This is coming from Saji. It's a cartoon page of the Vanguard. The criminal jumped from the patrol van and ran. Why didn't you get him a hot pursuit? Why didn't you give him a hot pursuit? Hot pursuit is in this condition, sir. You know, the police is with a big belly. Wow. Well, we are still on the Vanguard newspaper. Still that brother of the Cross and Star disowned letter to Governor Ayadi. And this one again on this same Vanguard is from my own friend and brother. BTO celebrates mom on birthday. That is Honorable Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, member of House of Representatives representing Akoko North East Northwest Federal Constituency, has celebrated her mother, Mrs. Yinka Tunji Ojo, on the occasion of her birthday. Happy birthday to mommy, the mother of BTO. BTO is a jolly good fellow. He's a friend of mine and he's a nice guy. We in Savannah News Television, we celebrate the birthday of his mom with him. Afenifere Pandev. YCE kicks as Osibajo says nothing can separate Nigeria. Of course, that's what he will say. He said nothing can separate Nigeria, and it didn't go well with Afenifere and Pandev and YCE, the Yoruba, whatever. Frontline Yoruba online media names Oluofori Man of the Year 2021. I don't know the yardstick, the naming the Man of the Year, because it just came to limelight towards the tail end of 2021. They have their own yardstick. Anyway, you can get that news at the Vanguard of today. Still on the Vanguard of today, we have this. Kidnappers demand 57 million naira motorcycles for my 13 family members. That is coming from Niger local government area chairman. Can you imagine? 57 million naira and motorcycles for 13 family kidnap. They kidnap 13 family for one person. What do they do now? We pray that they come out safe. Primate Ayodele prophecy fake, politically motivated. That is coming from Sito, chieftain of People Democratic Party in Ughelli South local government area of Delta State, has said that the primate prophecy is fake. You can get that on the Vanguard, the full story on the Vanguard newspaper. This one again is 2023. 42-year-old Monye declares for presidency, vows to rescue Nigeria. 42 years old. Yeah, fine. We need these young people to come on board if they have good things to offer. It seems the story of the week on the Vanguard is raging Tinubu storm. APC governors can't force consensus on Asiwaju orders. Swagger chief. That is Swagger is a campaign team of Asiwaju. They know. I think there is something he had when he said APC governors can't force consensus on Asiwaju and others. As I told you earlier, that the presidency has the ace. What the presidency will do if they want a candidate to fly the flag is just to call the governors, their governors, to the villa and give them instruction. That's just the truth. That's how democracy works in that country. And so be it. The governors owns the state. They own the delegate. They just tell the delegate this where we are to go, and they will go there. That's why I'm saying that don't still erase the possibility of Osibajo getting the ticket. If the presidency wants him to get a ticket, by all costs, he will get it. That is the truth. That is the truth. They have the power, they have the money. Still on the Vanguard newspaper, share your feedback respectfully or we restrict your access. That is coming from Mo Abudu. You know Mo Abudu is it's into showbiz. He's talking of Chief Daddy 2. Share your feedback respectfully or we restrict your access. It's coming from Mo Abudu. You can read the full story on the Vanguard entertainment segment. And still on the Vanguard here, we still have the picture of BTO set for the father-in-law's final burial again. BTO, this one again is for his father-in-law burial. Oh, really? Oh, he's set for his father-in-law burial in Ijoka, in Akure. Okay, that's coming from BTO. Okay. So he's just celebrating the mother's birthday and again set for his father-in-law. Is it father-in-law? Yeah, for his father-in-law burial. That is still on Vanguard. On the same Vanguard, you have this coming from Ogun State. What Buhari told Governor Abiodun on roads, security, and others. You get the full story on the Vanguard of today's newspaper. Electoral Act crisis. Pro-anti-veto lawmakers are set for showdown. The full story, you can get it on the page 16 of the Sunday Vanguard. You can get other than Sunday Vanguard. And well, the last one from the Sunday Vanguard of today. Nigerian breweries Heineken African Foundation donate 48 million equipment to UBTH. That is to University of Ibadan Teaching Hospital. That is good gesture from them. That's a good gesture from them. Still on the Vanguard of today's Sunday, 16 January. It's coming from how God used Moka to turn my life around. That is coming from Governor Diri of Bayelsa State. He's talking about Governor Moka of General Overseer of Lord's Choosing Charismatic Revival Ministry. Oh, really? That is a great one from him. He said the man turned his life around. Maybe the man has prophesied that he will become governor by all means of Bayelsa. We all knew how he came to become the governor of Bayelsa through the court. Militants kill 18 more Christians in Nigeria. Wow. Militants killed 18 more Christians in Nigeria. That is serious. United States-based International Christian Concern has reported that the Fulani militants killed 18 Christians in Anchia village on Tuesday evening, January 11, making the second attack on the Christian community in Nigeria last week. This is, it's sad. Not a good news at all for Nigeria. Not a good news at all for Nigeria. And the last one here is coming from AFCON 2021. Odegbami predicts Nigerian Cameroon final. That is coming from Mathematica Shegun Odegbami. On this note, we come to the end of today's press review of 16th of January 2022. We are coming to the end of today's press review, and we wish all our viewers happy Sunday. And as we here in Toronto, Canada, preparing to go to church from this program now, I'm off to church to worship my God. And I hope my old viewers too did the same thing in Africa, where I'm sure they are back from church now at this time, because I'm sure it's around around going to 4 o'clock there now in Nigerian time. Good morning from here in the city of Toronto from Savannah News Television.
Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. We create awareness about our place in Africa. Savannah News TV. We are distinct, we are focused to deliver top-notch news in Savannah News TV. Equitable reporting without fear or favor. Savannah News TV. Things a positive change for us and our environment is our aim. Savannah News TV. Tune in and watch Savannah News TV. We are live. Savannah News TV. Our CEO Prince Radekonle Oluchimi Chafo. Savannah News TV. Gemi Leke, I'm a living witness. Keep watching Savannah. Savannah News TV. Like and subscribe to our page on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at Savannah News TV.
I sign up.